Even more job cuts are looming. The South African Bureau of Standards wants to lay off scores of workers to reduce its wage bill. Affected employees, among them a testing officer, say they feel weighed down by the situation.
I cannot afford anything. Even my medical now is finished. I don't know how to deal with this. Whereas they said they are retrenching, how am I going to support my family?
The move has been met with fierce resistance. Workers accuse the SABS of embarking on a unilateral restructuring drive.
Our view is that this process must be interdicted with the agency that it requires, so that we save loss of jobs for these vulnerable workers that have continued to be victimized and threatened by SABS.
The embattled institution was placed under administration by the Department of Trade, Industry and Competition in October 2018. Despite having implemented a 3-year turnaround strategy, its financial situation remains dire.
I think COVID has highlighted a number of areas that we need to focus on. So for instance, at SABS, we've never had a sales and marketing team. We've never had a team of hunters who actively go out and bring in business. The approach was always very reactive. And so we've established that. We've gone through an org review. We've looked at a new operating model. We've looked at macro and micro structures. And so out of that process, we're also now saying our cost base needs to be reduced. And that's where we are in terms of ensuring financial sustainability.
The SABS administrator told Parliament's Trade and Industry Committee that the institution had recorded a loss of 74 million rand last year. It has a 26 million rand budget deficit.
The turnaround strategy is primarily focused on 2 areas: increase revenue generation and to reduce costs. And so it's a balance between the two. How do we identify specific sectors where we can make a difference and add value and continue with testing and certification services, as well as what is our cost base and how do we need to make adjustments to that.
Law labor experts say employees should be mindful of their rights and duties.
We have the highest unemployment in the world, and unfortunately retrenchments are going in thick and fast. Employers are enjoined to have a look at the Labour Relations Act before they consider retrenchments. The one thing they should be doing before retrenchments is they should look at what the Department of Employment and Labour offers. Many employers don't know their rights, they don't know their duties.
The institution has 60 days to conclude the process, but it's been extended for formal ratification through the CCMA process. Mulimone Mutai, SABC News, Pretoria.